What's up, horror maniacs? Zugord here, your guide to the freaky, the spooky, and the downright terrifying. Today, we're diving into the haunting, bone-chilling saga of Edith Brennan. Or, if you're into the whole ghostly diva vibe, Mama. Yeah, that's right, the Nightmare Queen from the 2013 film Mama, crafted by the insanely talented Andy and Barbara Muschietti. And just to make sure your nightmares have style, the movie was produced by none other than Guillermo del Toro himself. Yep, the guy who basically turns your worst dreams into Oscar-worthy art. So, who or what is Mama really? Imagine the ghost of a mentally tormented woman who one day decided, you know what? Let's ditch the psychiatric hospital, baby included. Sounds like a fun adventure, right? Whew. Except fate had other plans. She dies in, let's say, a really bad way. And now she's condemned to roam the woods near the lake where she kicked the bucket, obsessively searching for her baby. Super casual haunting, nothing to worry about. Eventually, she stumbles upon two little girls and, plot twist, adopts them as her own. Sweet? Nope. She's terrifyingly protective. And anyone in her way? Boom. Toast. Consider yourself warned. Because of her tragic past, insane powers, and unforgettable look, Mama has carved her name into the Hall of Fame of modern horror. Fans worship her as one of the most memorable ghosts and monsters of the last decade. In this video, we're going deep. I'll break down her full story, dissect her haunting appearance, spill the tea on her creepy personality, and marvel at her supernatural abilities. And yes, we'll even peek behind the scenes to see how this nightmare was brought to life. Our story starts long before the movie even hits your screen. Back in the 1800s, Edith Brennan was chilling, or, well, not chilling, at St. Gertrudis Psychiatric Hospital. Now, the film never really spells out what was wrong with her, but judging by her actions and her, unique demeanor, yeah, something was off. Classic horror ambiguity. Love it. Edith makes a daring escape because why not? And stabs a nun who had the audacity to take her baby. Talk about overprotective mom vibes, right? She grabs her daughter and bolts, but spoiler alert, authorities are on her tail. Tragic twist incoming. She ends up on a cliff by a lake. Desperate, she jumps, hoping to land in the water and make a clean getaway. Too bad reality checks in with a tree branch to the head. Bam! She's knocked unconscious, falls into the lake, and drowns. Oh, and the baby? Yeah, not so lucky either. Cue the vengeful ghost transformation. Mama emerges, fueled by regret, horror, and some serious mommy rage. Her body? Totally grotesque. Limbs all twisted like a Pinterest board of horror DIY fails. And she's been haunting the woods for centuries searching for her baby's body, which had been found by the authorities long ago. Fast forward, she stumbles upon two little girls, Victoria and Lily, moments away from a violent death at the hands of their unhedged father, Jeffrey. Because of course, it's always a terrible dad moment in horror movies. After murdering his partners and wife over a 2008 financial crisis meltdown, he decides to kidnap his daughters and play cabin in the woods horror villain. He crashes the car on ice, classic, drags the kids to an abandoned cabin, and plans to kill them. Enter Mama, stage left, brutally snaps his neck, and adopts the girls. Yeah, talk about unconventional babysitting. 5 years later, our feral little survivors are found alive-ish by a rescue team. They're living the primitive life, fully wild, and get temporarily checked into a clinic under Dr. Gerald Dreyfus. Meanwhile, Mama's presence is heralded by ominous black moths. Nice touch, filmmakers, because apparently giant moths are both rebirth and death. Dual symbolism. Love that. Mama's protective but secretive, keeping out of human sight. Victoria removes her glasses and whispers to Dr. Dreyfus that Mama disappears if anyone sees her. He's like, maybe she's just an alternate personality of Victoria. Classic horror shrink theory. Meanwhile, chaos unfolds. Lucas gets shoved down the stairs by Mama, ouch, and ends up in a coma, leaving his girlfriend Annabelle to care for the wild duo. Victoria slowly adapts to society, but Lily, still full-on primal. Good luck with that. Mama haunts dreams too. She shows up to Annabelle, Lucas, even Victoria, delivering cryptic ghostly updates. Jealousy and loyalty wars kick off. Victoria warms to Annabelle while Lily stays loyal to Mama. Classic sibling divide. Annabelle uncovers the truth about Mama after some grisly encounters. At one point, Mama literally pierces her back with a finger and drains her energy. Yeah, super casual ghostly assault. Enter Aunt Jane, who, thinking the kids are abused, steps into the chaos only to get possessed by Mama. Because of course, why not? Mama takes Jane's body to whisk the girls back to the cabin. Talk about multitasking. Eventually, Annabelle and Lucas confront Mama at the cliff. Drama ensues. Mama is about to jump with the girls, but Annabelle presents her baby's bones in a fancy little box. Cue tearful ghost transformation into human form. Yep, suddenly beautiful and normal. Awkward. But just when you think it's over, Lily screams, Mama flips back to ghost mode, grabs the girls, and chaos continues. Final twist, Lily chooses to jump with Mama, and in a poetic cinematic touch, they transform into blue butterflies or moths. Symbolism and creepy beauty collide. And that, my friends, is how Mama finally gets her baby bones and a surrogate daughter in the afterlife, breaking the loop of ghostly repetition. A tragic, terrifying, and totally unforgettable tale. Yeah. So, next time you hear the flapping of black moths, run! Or maybe just enjoy the horror show. All right, folks, now that we've dug deep into Mama's twisted backstory, let's talk about what really makes her creepy appearance, personality quirks, and downright terrifying powers. Spoiler, she's basically the ultimate mix of doting mom and vengeful nightmare. At first glance, Mama looks like a pretty good mom. She takes care of Victoria and Lily, plays with them, and yeah, she's the reason those little feral forest kids survived 5 whole years. But, cross Annabelle, and suddenly Mama turns into a jealous, unstable, kill everyone in the way kind of ghost. Mom rage, but, spectral edition. Originally, Edith Brennan was just a thin, normal-looking woman. Boring, right? Well, death changes everything. Ghost Mama is now a skeletal nightmare. Gray skin, broken joints, twisted limbs, and freakishly long claw-like fingers. Her pupils, white with a hint of blue, super eerie, but good luck spotting them when she's angry or attacking. Spooky eye candy. Her hair floats like she's auditioning for the next underwater horror commercial, and she rocks a simple, tattered black dress. Fashion sense. Dead chic. Yeah. Now, let's talk powers, baby. Mama is basically immortal, because duh, she's a ghost. Conventional attacks? Nope. She floats, she's super fast, and she can possess some humans to do her bidding. And yes, she can physically hurt people, like throwing, lifting, snapping necks, like a haunted gym instructor with a grudge. She can also shapeshift into swarms of black moths to follow the kids around. Symbolism, anyone? Plus, she creates portals and walls, yes, portals, to appear anywhere she wants. And if she touches you, energy drain. You turn pale, pass out, and look like you've been kissed by death itself. Creepy, right? Oh, and she's a dream manipulator. Lucas, Annabelle, Victoria, all fair game. She even tricks Lucas into going to the cabin thinking he's rescuing the girls, but surprise! Ghost ambush! Ghosts, man. They never play fair. The film itself, based on a 2008 short by the Muschietti brothers, popular at festivals, caught Guillermo del Toro's attention, because of course it did. And boom! A feature-length horror film was born with screenwriter Neil Cross on board. Filming started in 2011, Jessica Chastain joined the cast, and the Muschiettis wanted an ordinary neighborhood to feel, well, extraordinarily rotten.
Mama was portrayed by multiple actors, Hannah Chisman for the human form, and the insanely talented Javier Batet for the twisted, ghostly version. Batet, master of modern cinematic monsters, brought her to life with prosthetics, crazy flexibility, and acrobatics. CGI handled some hair and dress movement, giving Mama that ethereal, nightmare-inducing finish. Oof, truly terrifying. In short, Mama wasn't evil at first. She just wanted her baby. But death plus agony plus desperation equals vengeful, protective, jealous, slightly murderous ghost mom. Yeah, classic horror formula done right. Del Toro's production nailed the concept of a vengeful spirit, making Mama both horrifying and unforgettable. If you haven't seen it yet, check out both the original short and the full-length film. Seriously, experience this nightmare for yourself. So, did you know Mama before? What do you think of this vengeful ghost concept? Drop your thoughts below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any of the new terrifying content we've got coming your way. Stay spooky, my friends.